After decades of conflict, South Sudan has become a vast haven for untouched wildlife. In the southern Equatoria region, the Badingalo National Park is a largely unmapped territory. Every day, Yahandre scouts the land.
Monitor animal movements and movement in the park is with across. There's no other way of managing this landscape. No, it's just constantly monitoring the landscape and seeing what's in the landscape when and what time and why.
The NGO African Parks has been given a 10-year mandate to protect an area of 200,000 square kilometres. That's twice the size of Portugal, making it the world's biggest conservation project.
So these are all moving around. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
It was long believed that giraffes had gone extinct in South Sudan until this team proved otherwise. After every flight, Yahandre gives a briefing to his colleagues in the control centre.
There are overflight of the swamp over there.
Okay.
Yes. So we did this overflight of the swamp. Okay. Then we turned back towards Mandingala.
The team is protecting 2 million animals that are tracked on these screens.
If you are able to know the animal, the places where animals are, you can be able to mitigate some of the challenges like poaching. We have to protect it because development is coming in, modernization is coming in, and a lot of things are happening to wildlife. There's poaching and there's a lot of stuff coming in.
Joseph and his 300 colleagues don't just preserve animals. They also want to win over the hundreds of thousands of people who live here. Twice a month, community leaders like Juma and David bring locals together to talk about the benefits of tourism and conservation. They explain that while hunting with spears for food is fine, poaching using AK-47s is not.
We've been exploring how we can change our hunting practices. We've long used guns, but this means we often kill more than we need to. It would be best to only kill the ones we need to eat and not touch animals that are going extinct. Those ones should be left so that they can multiply.
This awareness is crucial. In the past decade, almost half of some antelope species have been killed. David is passing the torch onto these scouts. Every week, they learn about how to peacefully coexist with animals.
You need not to run from the either being a lion. Don't run. Don't turn your back to the cat.
Just a few years ago, the notions of tourism and conservation were completely foreign in this remote village of Lafon that's only accessible by plane.
It is difficult to change the attitude toward the animal because it is something that their parents used to feed them usually. Their parents used to taught them about how to hunt the animal, and they don't know the idea of conservation. So that is how difficult part of creating awareness to the community is.
The classes seem to be working.
It's good for the future of South Sudan to sustain animals. They can bring us tourism, which will bring us money and development long term.
But tourism here is still in its very early days. South Sudan only welcomed 650 visitors in 2023. Most activities are organized for people in the capital. These Kenyans have been living in Juba for almost a year. It's the first time they've left the city.
I think it's a huge opportunity. It's exciting to see other places, to see the culture, to understand how the local people live. Actually, the main thing is security concerns. If that is settled, most of the people will be free to venture further.
Gerald and Bizrat are visiting a cattle camp run by the Mundari tribe, a symbol of South Sudan's rich cultural heritage.
I've only seen this either on the internet, on the movies, and one documentary or so, but seeing it live, it's fantastic. It's once in a lifetime kind of experience.
In response to this enthusiasm, Donald, who owns a regional tour company, is pleased to have bet on South Sudan.
If you look at the countries in East Africa, South Sudan has one of the biggest potentials in regards to tourism. Being a home of the largest migration, having these amazing cultures, having this amazing landscape and beauty, I think it holds a big potential that is going to boom at some point, and we shall see it develop from tourism, the way you see Kenya, Tanzania, and Uganda earning from tourism.
South Sudanese are yearning for a success story. They want their country to be known for something other than conflict. Tourism would give reasons for locals to protect wildlife, which is crucial as national parks across the country start to see the light of day.